Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name's Michaela and I make diamond painting videos here on this channel, and welcome back to a new Whip and Chat video. In these Whip and Chat videos, I work on my current work in progress, which today is Midnight Laundromat by Ivy Dollamore and Diamond Art Club. Isn't she so fun? I'm currently working on the section with the little like bottle of detergent. It's so fun. This painting, seriously, I have been flying through this painting. I've been enjoying it so much. So I'll be working on Midnight Laundromat, just chatting with you guys, catching up on my weekend, my week, diamond painting stuff, all the things. Feel free to pull out whatever you're working on, work alongside me while I'm chatting. You also can just use this kind of like a podcast. I do that quite a bit with Whip and Chats. So anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and let's get right on into it. Alrighty, as for my accessories, I'm just using, the same tray as per usual. I feel bad about this actually. I really like this tray. I don't know, I'm very like, not stubborn. I'm very like set in my ways when it comes to what I like. So like I've been using this tray for a hot minute. This is the Firefly Inferno Nano tray. It's the Drills and Chills 2024 tray. Listen, maybe they'll come out with another one in 2025 and then we can switch it up. So I have a tray. And then as for my pen, actually, I am using this pen here from Craftspirations. And this pen came from the Ivy Dollamore DP Along bundle that the owner of Craftspirations actually created for the event, for the Ivy Dollamore event that I'm co-hosting this year. And actually, let me show you guys, in case you didn't watch my vlog, I'm just clearing out the trinket tray because I have the trinket tray right here. It is beautiful. It is so pretty. This is the trinket tray. You guys, I love this so much. If this is something you're interested in purchasing, I will leave this listed in the description box. You can use code IVY15 if you want to buy this, or I think the code works for anything in our shop, so if anything sticks out to you, feel free to use that discount code. But this is so fun, and so I am using the pen from the bundle. You also don't need to buy the thing as a bundle. You can just get the bits and pieces. Like if you like the pen, you could just buy the pen. What I ended up doing, I talked about this in my vlog, is I ended up putting the single placer from my mini DP Madness pen, also from Craftspirations, in here, mostly because I didn't want to swap out the glue dots or like put glue dots in a new single placer. I just was too lazy. So we have this. We have the glue dots, my single placer pen from Craftspirations. I have the Diamond Art Club thin metal 8 placer in the multi placer, and we are actually going to refill this. We're going to use, of course, the Craftspirations putty, the gardenia scent, because it smells so good. So that's what we're going to do here really quickly. So I'm just going to grab my tweezers. I don't know why I'm like this. So these pink tweezers from Diamond Art Club, they are they're falling apart like that, like coating is coming off. But I went digging quite a bit ago for these pink tweezers and I found this pair. If you guys don't know, Diamond Art Club used to include tweezers in their like toolkits, and sometimes, very rarely, you would find a pink pair of tweezers. I feel like they would come with like diamond paintings that were like IP licensed diamond paintings and like things like that. I don't know why I think that, but I feel like that was a thing. I feel like I found this in like my SpongeBob SquarePants diamond painting that I have. And so I don't know why though. So the tips of these, I used them to death. They were really good, but then I don't know if you guys can see, they're kind of like curved a little bit because I used them so often. Also, I apologize about the state of my nails. So I painted them today, but usually once I shower at night, all of the stuff around my nails disappears, like, you know, goes away, whatever. But I haven't like showered yet. So they're just messy right now. I apologize. So I really should get rid of these tweezers, but I feel like I can't because I don't know if I have any more of these. Part of me feels like I do actually have another pair that I had found, but I put back in the toolkit, I think. I don't know, to be honest. But yeah, they're really hard to come by, and they really don't happen anymore at all because Diamond Art Club doesn't even include tweezers, right, in their toolkits anymore. At all. So if you were to buy maybe like an older kit off of like a D-Stash and it came with a toolkit, like you might get the pink tweezers, but like, I don't know, I don't want to get rid of them. That was a really long way of saying I don't want to get rid of them, but they don't actually work for like picking up drills anymore because they're like curved in. They just don't really work anymore for that. Okay, anyway, so this is like the way the putty looks. So there's kind of like a white and yellow mixture and it smells so good. I would say, okay, this definitely does smell like fresh laundry. But what I will say is that if you're a little bit sensitive to scents, this one is probably on the lighter end of some of her other scents I've noticed. So this could be a good one. Also, I should put it here. I kind of thought I had this open, but obviously it's not. So I'm gonna go ahead and just stab this. And that should be good. And then pick off around the edges just to clean this up a little bit. Okay. That should work. Then I put it on so I put it on so messily again, and my putty always ends up like looking funky after I refill a pen a few times with the same putty, but okay. I think that's fine. I mean, if I need more, I need more, but I feel like that's gonna be fine. Yeah, okay, awesome. Put this away. Anyways, hi guys, what are we? Almost 6 minutes in, and I have done no actual substance talking, whatever. No like, I don't know, real stuff. But anyways, hi guys. I hope everyone is doing well. I cannot get this back in the thing very nicely. Hopefully that's fine. I hope everyone is doing well. It is Sunday, May 11th. It's 3:20 in the afternoon. Happy Mother's Day for those of you who are mothers. I hope that you are having a great and relaxing, hopefully, Mother's Day. Let me go ahead and actually cut my section so that way can grab my cover minder and pull it back. Okay. I'm using this little, like, it's not really little, actually this is quite big for a Diamond Art Club cover binder. They also used to include these in the toolkits. It's huge. It's a huge, like, rose. It's so big. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and put this cover minder down so that way we can actually get started on diamond painting. So yeah, happy Mother's Day. Let's see, start out with black. Okay, you guys, it has been a busy weekend. Oh my goodness, but it's been a very fun weekend. But it's been a very busy weekend. Let me explain a little bit. So, anyways, starting out with Friday. So on Friday, I actually didn't work at all. I took off of work because I had, I don't really like that. Hold on. Why? It's probably because I cut this weird. That's probably why. Okay, that's fine. Anyways, so I didn't end up working on Friday because I had a doctor appointment, and I definitely like could have worked and made up the time, but I don't know. I did that for a different appointment a couple weeks ago and it was fine, but honestly, I didn't really want to do that again, so I just decided to like not work at all on Friday. So I slept in a little bit, and then I went to my appointment on Friday, which went fine. And then I ended up going to my parents' house that morning for a bit because I knew that my brother and my sister-in-law were actually going to be dropping off their dogs. So my brother and sister-in-law decided to take a little mini vacation over this past weekend, and my parents were watching their dogs. If you guys are new here, they have 2 dogs. I think I talked about them pretty recently actually, because last weekend on Friday, me and my parents went by my brother and sister-in-law and we saw them. I think I included footage as well in the vlog if you're interested in that vlog a couple weeks ago. But they have 2 dogs, Melvin and Penny. Penny is a little mini poodle. She is so cute. She's so needy. Oh my goodness, she really is needy. But she's so cute. And then Melvin is a like 50-pound golden doodle. He is also so stinking cute, and I'm so glad that I got to hang with them a little bit this weekend. But yeah, so my parents watched their dogs this weekend, and that went well. And yeah, so I was over on Friday, and we decided, so we were actually going to do this today, which is Sunday. We were going to do this today, but then my brother really wanted Cousins for lunch on Friday, and so we ended up getting Cousins Subs, which is a very good sub place, on Friday for lunch, and we did not end up doing that today, but I'll get to that in a minute. So we did Cousins Subs for lunch, which is always a good choice. 10 out of 10, always recommend Cousins Subs. I will say that there is a Cousins Subs in the Mitchell International Airport in Milwaukee if you ever find yourself at a layover in Milwaukee specifically. Otherwise, I feel like there might be a couple like in Illinois, Indiana, but like for the most part, this is a sub chain that mostly resides in Wisconsin. So it's super good. I really like it, and I talk about it all the time, but we ended up getting cousins, and then I ended up going home for the afternoon a little bit and did some diamond painting and relaxed at home for a bit. I think I ended up maybe, I don't think I actually edited the vlog anymore because I edited most of it Thursday. Yeah, I didn't really edit it on Friday. I was honestly kind of a lazy bum Friday afternoon, a little bit. I diamond painted a little bit, but not as much as I wanted. I really, this weekend, did not get as much diamond painting done as I wanted, but I kind of knew that going into this weekend. Again, it was a little bit on the busy side, but I probably had more time than what I ended up like actually using for diamond painting. I just get that way sometimes. But anyways, a little bit later on in the afternoon, my dad picked me up actually at my apartment, and we went to go pick up Zeus from daycare, and boy did he have a treat when he got home and saw the other two dogs in his space. He was a really good boy over the weekend, but like I just know he hated us that entire time. I just know he gave us looks. He was like, what are these dogs like doing in my space, you guys? This is not cool. Like, you send me off to daycare for one day and I come home to these dogs. But no, he was a really good boy, and he though today was quite thrilled that he got his home back to himself. So yeah, my dad and I went to grab Zeus from daycare on Friday afternoon. I need to find another color. This is honestly a little bit more confetti than what I've been doing up until this point with this painting. I feel like a lot of this painting has been very color blocky, especially like towards the bottom, because there just wasn't like a ton going on. But I feel like now that we're incorporating this like bottle of detergent, we're getting more. Maybe I'll go with that dash symbol for now. I don't know. So anyways, we grabbed Zeus from daycare, and then I went back to my parents' house for a few hours and hung out with the dogs, ate dinner. I watched Jeopardy by my parents, which I really don't watch Jeopardy that much anymore at my parents' house. I don't know what it is. I've just like kind of started not doing that as often, but I used to do that all the time where I would stay, you know, for dinner and then watch Jeopardy with them. I enjoy Jeopardy. I think I just like have, I don't know. I just started coming home a little bit earlier and getting stuff done, I guess, at home usually instead of staying. But I did stay, mostly because my dad was my ride, and that was fun. And after Jeopardy, my dad ended up taking me home because he was playing poker, and I was just on his way home. So that was really nice of him. He took me back home, and I kind of just like relaxed the rest of the evening at home, but a little bit later on, I chatted with a few friends, and it was kind of like a little like early birthday celebration, played some games with some friends, and it was really, really, really nice. I stayed up way too late. I am fully convinced my sleep schedule whenever I talk to these friends, it's just, it gets so messed up so easily. But it was really, really fun. And yeah, I was up until, I think it finally hit like 2:30, and I was like, I think I need to go to bed. And I usually go to bed like around 11:30. I feel like even on the weekends. Okay, I guess during the week, maybe it's more like 11, maybe 10:30. I don't know. It really just kind of depends how I'm feeling. But, yeah, that was really, really fun. I'm glad that I got to chat with them on Friday night. But yeah, that was kind of Friday in a nutshell. Like, not the busiest. We definitely get a little bit more busy now yesterday. Or Saturday, you guys know what I mean. Yesterday for me, Saturday, you know, whatever. On Saturday, I ended up going by my parents' house again for lunch. I really truly just wanted to hang out with the doggies, so that is exactly what I did. Went over there for lunch. What did we end up eating? Honestly, I don't remember. Not like it's that important. I really just do not recall. Went out over to my parents. And then I came back home and I diamond painted for a little bit. Again, did not get as much done as I wanted. I ended up actually finishing the row on Midnight Laundromat yesterday, which was really, really good. I'm glad I did that. So now I'm fully 2 rows down on this diamond painting. It's great. But I diamond painted, and then I got ready because last night I hung out with a couple of my friends and did some birthday celebration stuff. You guys, I seriously cannot believe my birthday's on Wednesday. That to me is crazy. I feel like I've been an imposter this whole time, and I'm like, my birthday's not actually coming up, but like, no, like, it's fully like, at this point 3 days away, and I just don't understand. So last night, me and a couple of friends hung out. This is a little group of friends. I mean, it's 3 of us. The 3 of us for the last 4 years. This was our 4th year doing this. We used to work at the same workplace, and I remember the first round that we had done it, they, you know, came over to my desk and they're like, hey, like, do you want to, you know, go out on your birthday? I'm like, oh yeah, sure, that sounds like fun. I'm pretty sure I told them like I really didn't have any plans on my birthday. And so we went out, and that year we had like gone to a restaurant, then came back to my apartment, had wine. It was a really good time. And we've just kind of been doing it every year since. So it's kind of a tradition at this point. And last night was no exception. It was a ton of fun. So let's rewind a little bit. So they met at my apartment around 6, and we had this idea that we were gonna go to the same like bar that we wanted to do karaoke at. We wanted to eat dinner there as well, just to make it easy. So they come over, and we go over to this bar, and this parking lot is so empty, and we're like, what in the world is going on? And so we walk inside, and they have a sign on their door saying that the kitchen's closed. And so we were like, okay, well, that does explain why it's like dead in here. So we're like, all right, we're gonna go somewhere else for dinner and then come back for karaoke. We were just trying to make it easier by going to the same place for both the karaoke and the dinner, but honestly it ended up fine. And then we went to a different local place to see, you know, if that would work out better. And we went there, and the wait was gonna be like 40 minutes, which, I mean, to be fair, it was Saturday night at 6:15 in the evening, so that really doesn't surprise me that much that there was a, you know, 40-minute wait on a Saturday night. But unfortunately, one of my friends actually had to leave at 8 o'clock. One of these trolls went flying. I know, that's right here. Had to leave at 8 o'clock, so... Ooh, I'm gonna do S. So we definitely didn't want to like necessarily have to wait like super duper long, so we tried a different place then that actually there was no wait on it, so we were just able to get seated, and it ended up being really, really good. I've been there before a few times, and it is a really good place. I ended up getting a buffalo chicken wrap, which is so good, and I have half of it in the fridge for tonight for dinner, which I'm honestly so excited for. I don't know if you guys get this way too, which is, I look forward to my leftovers. I'm very excited about it. So yeah, we went there, and I ended up getting a drink over there as well. So that was really fun. And then one of my friends had to leave, and so she left. And then me and my other friend decided to head back to this bar to check out the vibe of karaoke. I am so picky when it comes to vibes for me for things. I really always want there to be a good vibe. If I feel any sort of weirdness, I chicken out of everything. And so we, you know, went in, got a drink. We were just sitting, and it really wasn't too busy, all things considered. Like, the way karaoke was running, this guy comes in like once a month, and I feel like this place doesn't get that crowded. It really didn't seem like that yesterday, because like the same people were cycling through karaoke, so I was just kind of waiting a bit, trying to see like, okay, like if I am gonna go, like what am I gonna sing? And I was just trying to feel it out a little bit, because what was on my mind the entire time was like, oh, Taylor Swift, like that would be really fun. But then I'm like, are these people like Taylor Swift vibe people? Because like, I don't want to be that person, which I know is fully in my head, and everyone, let's be real, was just like straight up hammered anyways. Like no one actually cared that deeply. But I was like just having this internal battle with myself, and my friend was hyping me up, and she was like, you know, like, you're still so much better than me by like, you know, even considering going up and singing. And I'm like, I feel like a dweeb, because like I sing. I sing normally. Like I shouldn't be having this internal dilemma. Like I literally like will go and perform and do things. Like I don't understand why I'm having like anxiety over this. I don't think it was like real anxiety. I think it was more for me of just like the vibe here. I'm still trying to figure it out. So anyways, after like a little bit, I was like, I pushed the little like QR thing towards my friend, and I'm like, just put it in for me. I'm like put my name down. And so she started doing that, and we were looking through like the catalog for karaoke, and I could not find anything Taylor Swift in this catalog. And I'm like, where is Taylor? And so I need to find a new color. I feel like I should pick one that's gonna be in my tray for a little bit, right? Yeah, I have an idea. I'm gonna use, where is that color? Right here. I'm gonna use this one. And so the funniest thing is that one of my friends, other friends, we ended up running into her at the bar, and she knew this DJ guy that was doing the karaoke, and she was like, let me ask like why like Taylor Swift's not in the list or whatever. So she went over and asked him, and apparently Taylor like took her music off of these like karaoke platforms more recently, and so this guy ended up having to just like find this on YouTube for me. And the first time he tried doing it, like he picked a video that had no lyrics, and so he like stopped it, like, which granted, did I really need lyrics for this? No. Also, I'll get into the song in a minute. But that was just like such a flop to begin with, and it was like, I don't know. But then like 20 minutes later, he called my name again. And so, he found a video that had lyrics, and I ended up singing You Belong With Me by Taylor Swift, which I don't know if that was 100% like the right move, but it was fun. The video, honestly, is so horrendous. Like, that will never see the light of day. It was so bad. Like, I know you're not supposed, like, no one's good at karaoke, but it's like, as someone who sings, it actually is like a little bit kind of like sad if you sing and it turns out awful. You're just like, what in the world? Why do I sound like I'm dying for? Like, this is, I don't know. And maybe I'm being too hard on myself, but like, I listened to it last night when I got home. It was still a little bit tipsy, and I'm like, no, this is awful. And then I listened to it again a little bit this morning, you know, sober, and I was like, this is still awful. So I don't know. I mean, listen, maybe that wasn't the best song choice, and maybe I would do something different next time. Oh no, I definitely would do something different next time. You know, honestly, what I would do next time is probably not do Taylor, unfortunately, just because that was such a pain that like the guy had to like find a video on YouTube of You Belong With Me, and like we just couldn't pull it up on his like normal app thing or whatever he was using. So I don't know. I was looking at like the catalog, and maybe next time, because there will be a next time, my friend and I were talking about it, I definitely want to go back. Like, I had a really fun time, but I was thinking about it, and maybe next time, maybe I'll do like some Sabrina Carpenter, maybe. We'll see. Oh, the guy also at the karaoke that was running it was talking about how his first, like, he said this into the microphone because he was like, okay, next up is Michaela, and then he's like, oh, my first ex-girlfriend's name was Michaela, and I'm like, I am so sorry. It wasn't me, but like, so sorry. So, yeah, next time maybe I would end up doing like, I don't know, Sabrina Carpenter. I saw That's So True by Gracie Abrams. That would be really fun. Otherwise, like, maybe like an oldie but a goodie, like maybe a little like Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus could be fun. But yeah, I had a really fun time there last night, and I would definitely go back. I was, yeah, chatting with my friend, and she was like, we definitely need to go back next month, because this guy comes monthly to this bar and does karaoke. So I think he said he's definitely doing it through the summer, so that'll be good. Maybe I'll keep you guys, well, I will keep you guys posted if I go back, but that was a ton of fun. And yeah, so we did that. We did that. Sorry, that might have been just like an absolute like word salad of a story. I'm hoping that made any sort of sense, but we did that, and then we ended up leaving around like 10:30 from the bar. This karaoke went from like 7 o'clock until, it said 11, but I don't even know if that went till 11 or if it went later. I ended up leaving at 10:30, and we were hungry. We were hungry, and so we were driving around trying to like see if any bars were still serving food, because like, right, a lot of the kitchens are closed by that point, and spoiler alert, we could not find any bars that were open still serving food. So we ended up at Quick Trip. Of course, what Whip and Chat wouldn't be complete without Quick Trip, a mention of Quick Trip. And so I ended up getting like a grilled cheese and these like cheesy potatoes. Can you guys tell I'm from Wisconsin? Ended up getting that, and I went home, and she went home, and it was super fun. I ate my food and crashed. It was such a fun little birthday celebration, and I had such a good time, and I love those two ladies so dearly, and I am so glad that we got to go out again and do all the fun things, and it was just a really good time, and I definitely I'm looking forward to next year when it comes to doing it again. So, but yeah, maybe I'm hoping my other friend will be able to join us next month for karaoke because it was a ton of fun and yeah, 10 out of 10 recommend and it was a good time. So that was yesterday in a nutshell. Again, hopefully that entire story made any sort of sense. But today, what happened today, I went by my parents again this morning, mostly to get some puppy snuggles in before they had to leave because my brother and sister-in-law came back over to collect their dogs, which is so sad, but they should probably go home. So it was really nice that I got to hang with them this weekend. They're such sweeties. I really love those dogs so much, but yeah, my brother and sister-in-law came over and obviously today's Mother's Day. So me and my, dad and my mom and my brother and sister-in-law, we ended up having like cookout food for lunch and that was really good. My dad and I yesterday went to the grocery store actually and found some like potato salad and coleslaw and we picked some really good potato salads and my mom gave me some as leftovers and they're really, really good. I'm probably honestly, I don't know if this is a weird combo, but I am definitely going to eat some of the potato salad tonight with my leftover buffalo chicken wrap. I don't really know if that's a weird combo. Haven't decided. I doubt it, right? A wrap with potato salad. It's not a weird combo. But I am, yeah, it was really good. And we did that. I'm going to go ahead really quickly and reset my camera, apparently reset my thoughts because I feel like this absolutely makes no sense. And I'll be back in a sec. Do you guys also get this way when like your brain is just like not making any sort of sense with anything that you're trying to say out loud? I don't know how I film these weekly because like half the time what's coming out of my mouth makes no sense, but I appreciate you guys watching. So anyways, we did like a little cookout thing that was really delicious. But then I did come home and I didn't end up spending the day at my parents like the entire day. I knew I wanted to come home and like relax, honestly, which is what I ended up doing. I relaxed and I straightened my hair. Oh my god, you guys, when I tell you, so I wash my hair typically like once a week, and if you guys watched last week's Whip and Chat, then you know that I got my hair redone last week, Saturday, and like redone purple, and I don't know if you guys know where the story's going. When I showered last night, oh my god, the amount of purple that came out of my hair is astronomical. Like my shower right now is kind of like slightly dyed purple. I'm hoping, I think because it's like a semi-permanent dye that like eventually enough water will clear it out. Otherwise, I'm planning on cleaning my shower next weekend anyways, but like, oh my god, like my shower is so purple right now. It's very interesting, but yeah, so I just wanted to point that out. I don't know why I decided to point it out, but I wanted to point it out. I straightened my hair. That was why, because I was saying I was straightening my hair. I painted my nails. Who is she? I don't even know why I decided to paint my nails. I think I was kind of like, oh, like birthday week. Might as well at least have my nails look decent. So I did that. Otherwise, I kind of just sat and did nothing up until this point. Now it's 3:45 and here I am filming my Whip and Chat. Plan for the rest of the evening. What do I have going on tonight? Literally nothing, which I am excited about. I feel like this weekend has been very much go, 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 and I want a little bit of time to myself. So, probably just gonna try diamond painting and maybe listening to my audiobook. I feel like I haven't really done a lot of that this weekend, so it'll be nice to catch up on that. I also haven't done like any physical reading this weekend either. It's just been so busy. Also, like, I mean, I probably did have time to do either of those things. I just didn't. So yeah, I'll probably try doing that tonight and just relaxing since it's Sunday night and Sunday scaries must commence at some point, right? So yeah, that was kind of my weekend in a nutshell. Was that even that symbol? I think so. Yeah, okay, good. So that was my weekend in a nutshell. It was a very, very fun weekend. Plans for this week. Sorry, just looking at my notes. Plans for this week. Tuesday night, I am going out with my parents to Red Robin for an early birthday dinner with them. I'm really excited because I like Red Robin. I had not been there in years. And then last month, I went with my friend after we went wedding dress shopping for her. It was really good, and I was telling my parents about it, and my mom's like, well, do you want to go there for your birthday? And I'm like, you know what? Sure, I do want to go there for my birthday. So we're going to Red Robin on Tuesday. That'll be delicious, and I'm excited about that. And then Wednesday is my actual birthday. Oh my gosh, you guys, I turned 27 on Wednesday. No idea how that happened. Late 20s, here we go, I guess. I'm so dramatic, but no, I'm excited, and on Wednesday, I'm just kind of working. I'm just working on Wednesday, and then on Wednesday night, I am meeting up with one of my friends at a restaurant for my birthday, so the friend I went wedding dress shopping with, so it should be a fun birthday for sure. I mean, I'm not looking forward to the fact that I have to work on my birthday, but isn't that being an adult at this point? Like, if you really want to not work on your birthday, you take off. And, like, I'm not doing anything fun enough on my birthday to justify using PTO on my birthday. So I am just going to work and I guess be an adult that day. So, yeah, nothing too crazy on my actual birthday aside from going out to dinner, but that'll be nice at least. And at least I don't have to go into the office this week, at least that I'm aware of, so I don't think that'll happen. So from that perspective, that's kind of nice that I at least get to like stay home. So that are kind of just my plans for this week. Otherwise, I don't really have a lot going on. But it's definitely a fun week ahead. I'm really excited about it. What color do I want to do next? I love that we're finally getting into some of the ABs. We worked with some of the the darker blue AB a little bit before. This is going to be the lighter blue AB, but I don't want to do that. We're saving that to last. Maybe we'll do 7. Trying to use a color that I'm going to keep in my tray for a bit to try to ride this out, but anyways, yeah, that was kind of everything going on in normal life. Diamond painting wise, I did not buy anything from Diamond Art Club this weekend. I did end up wishlisting that like farm one with the farm animals. I don't remember what it's called, and was it a Larry Jones? It might have been a Larry Jones. Super cute. I ended up wishlisting it. It definitely wasn't a must-have, but really, really cute. But no, I did not end up buying from Diamond Art Club this weekend. I mean, honestly, I can't even make any promises that I won't buy anything on Wednesday once I get my little like birthday coupon from Diamond Art Club. We'll see. We will have to see if anything. If I'm feeling extra shoppy on Wednesday, we'll see. I also always wonder, well, not always, I do wonder how long that coupon is gonna last. If it'll maybe hold out until Saturday? I don't know, actually. That might be pushing it. It might not actually hold out till Saturday. It might only be a 2-day coupon. I don't know how that works. Again, I probably knew like last year when I got the birthday coupon, but I'll have to take a look at that whenever that does arrive in my email and see if it'll last until Saturday in case there's something on Saturday that I want to pick up with new releases. But yeah, maybe I'll buy something on Wednesday. We'll see. I don't know. I'll keep you guys posted for sure in the vlog what I end up doing that. I definitely don't need anything, but I feel like my birthday, sometimes I just feel shoppy, you know? So I didn't buy anything this weekend. There were some sellouts though. I noticed that the Color Out of Place one sold out. Flow actually sold out, which, I mean, it is really pretty, so it definitely doesn't surprise me. And I know a lot of people were excited about Flow. So I'm really glad to see that that one sold out. That's really awesome. I hope everyone that wanted it got their hands on it. I feel like it sold out really quickly in both the early access and the general release, so that is super cool to see. So, yeah, those two sold out, and I swear there was like one more that sold out, but now I can't remember which one it was. But there were definitely some beautiful releases this week. So, a few sellouts, and yeah. Let's see. Oh, you guys, I forgot to tell you guys, I told the vlogs, you guys may or may not have heard this already, if you watch my vlogs, but I ended up getting enough, cards for, like, Treasure Quest cards to, redeem for a custom diamond painting, thanks to Natalie over at Diet Coke and Diamonds, a couple weeks ago. She sent me a message, and I'm so sorry if you've heard this already, I just haven't told the Whip and Chat this at all. She sent me a message a couple weeks ago and she was like, hey, did you ever find like your last 2 gold cards you needed for a custom? And I'm like, no, not yet. And she's like, oh, for your birthday, like I'd love to gift you like my 2 gold cards so you can get your custom. And I'm like, what? So Also, Natalie, seriously, I know you've heard me say this a bunch, but thank you so much. Seriously appreciated. So I, I've been in contact with Diamond Art Club and was able to see the preview of my render, and everything was so good. They killed it. They seriously killed it. I am so excited to show you guys that the custom when I do get it. It'll be its own separate unboxing. I'm probably honestly gonna film it like a tiny bit differently than I do my normal unboxings, because this isn't like a diamond painting that like you can get yourself necessarily. I'm thinking about maybe doing it like face to face instead, just to like kind of get like my raw reaction. You guys can see that. I don't know, I haven't 100% decided yet how I want to do it, but that's kind of what I'm leaning towards for this unboxing, specifically when I do get it. But I'm really excited. It's a custom that I got of a picture of me and Zeus. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be an emotional mess. So I'm very excited to eventually get that. And I don't really know when that's going to come, but whenever it does, keep your eyes peeled for a very fun unboxing video of that. But yeah, I just have forgotten to tell the whip and chat, but I did tell the vlog. So anyways, what else is going on? I am officially less than 100 subscribers away from 5,000. You guys, I literally do not understand. I'm pretty sure I hit 4,000 back in January because I did that live with Ashley and Courtney when I hit 4,000, and 5,000 to me is like really one of those milestone numbers of like, oh, like this is actually crazy. Like obviously 4,000 was, but I feel like 5,000's a like even more surreal number, and I seriously cannot thank you guys enough. That is just, it's so crazy. I don't understand. I really don't understand how, but seriously, oh my God, thank you guys so much for, I mean, if you're subscribed to my channel, I appreciate you guys so much. And it's just so surreal that that number is becoming so much like more real and just coming closer and closer. But yeah, the point of my filming, I think I'm about 97 subscribers away. So if you're not already subscribed and you want to be a part of the big 5,000 number, feel free to subscribe. I make all things diamond painting content here on this channel. And also, you already watched this whip and chat for the last 40 minutes. So in theory, you like what I say, yeah? I'm just kidding. You don't have to subscribe if you don't want to, but it is appreciated if you do. But yeah, very fun stuff. I'm very excited that I'm so close, and very surreal, very surreal. Also, another fun thing, just as an FYI, is that this upcoming Friday, I'm going live again with Ashley and Courtney, and we are doing the Ivy Dollamore event live, like mid-month live, and when that live happens, I will be releasing a Google form that if you're participating in the event that you can fill out and enter for grand prizes. So yeah, and if you're interested in joining the Ivy Dollamore event, everything is listed down below. I will ask though that you please answer the membership questions. I feel like there's been a lot of people joining that don't answer the questions, and I really don't care that deeply, but I will say that like it helps if you do answer them. It just, I don't know. And if you can answer the membership questions when they pop up after you ask to join, and yeah, I think that group might have actually cracked 4,000. Cracked? Sure, we'll go with cracked. Might have gone above 4,000, or 4,000. Did I say 4,000? I meant 400. Not 4,000. I'm not that cool. So yeah, definitely join if you want to. It's not too late. It's definitely not too late to join if you want to join. The only rules is that you need to be diamond painting Ivy Dollamore. I've had questions in the group of people asking about it. I find it a little bit hilarious just because it's like, you joined a Facebook group called the Ivy Dollamore event Facebook group. I don't know. I just find it, I giggle a little bit whenever I see a question that's, yeah, like that, but that's okay. Some people don't know. Some people don't know. But, anyways, yeah. So that's happening on Friday night. That is at 7 p.m. Central. If you need that converted into your time zone, then you should just be able to Google it, and that should help you out. But yeah, it's 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. What would that be? Pacific? 5 p.m. Pacific, and 6 p.m. Mountain. That's That's all I know off the top of my head. I don't really know how to convert otherwise, but that should be really, really fun. I'm excited to hang out with those ladies and get to chat with you guys, and it'll also be kind of like a little bit of a belated birthday kind of live stream as well, because we'll be a couple days post my birthday, so that'll be really, really fun. I'm excited about that. Speaking of the Ivy event, I know I mentioned it a little bit earlier, but I feel like this painting has just been working up so quickly. It's really been a super fun painting to work on, and it's so fun. I'm really glad I chose a painting like this year, because last year I did two of them last year. I did Rose Library and Warm Witch. Warm Witch was a pretty quick workup as well, but I didn't finish that one that quickly, all things considered, but I did work through it quickly, I guess, when I was working on it, but Rose Library was a little bit more of like a more confetti heavy piece, but yeah, I'm really glad I chose this painting this year. I guess kind of to wrap up, let's chat about videos this week, and I'm only gonna put, there's one R. I'm gonna put that down, and then probably won't diamond paint anymore. Where even is my R? You would think by now I would know where things are on my canvas, but I don't always, or where things are in my trays. But anyways, so videos this week, the Whip and Chat, obviously today. On Wednesday for my midweek video, I am thinking, where did this go? I am thinking about doing a Jaded Gem Shop wishlist video, like a what's on my Jaded Gem Shop wishlist video. I did one for Diamond Art Club, and I wanted to do an updated one, and I was like, oh, the more recent one I did was like 3 months ago, so we can hold off a little bit longer on that one. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing like a Jaded Gem Shop what's on my Jaded Gem Shop wishlist video on Wednesday, so that'll be fun. Vlog on Friday, the usual suspects. So yeah, anyways, you guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. This has been a ton of fun to work on and chat with you guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys are working on while we're chatting. And if you made it all the way to the end, I fully doubt they have a laundry detergent emoji. That just feels like something they wouldn't have. What do you want to leave me in the comments? I guess any sort of, ooh, a microphone emoji because of karaoke. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Leave me a microphone emoji if you made it all the way to the end. And thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you're not already. And I will catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.